What if I told you that there are dark and unethical ways to gain views on YouTube fast? If you are struggling to get views, then this video will guarantee to change that without you doing any extra work to your video itself. I will be sharing 4 dark methods to gain views. These secret methods are so crazy that your video's AVD will jump from 2 minutes to over 40 minutes. Your CTR will leap from 4% to as high as 70%. Your views will increase from less than 100 views to more than 10,000 views. And you can even hit the dreadful 4,000 watch time hours easily, all in less than 1 day. Before you get too excited, I don't advise you to use these methods because they are not safe. They go against the YouTube TOS and they can put your channel at risk. The purpose of this video is to show some of the sneakiest ways people are doing to get views. This video could get removed by YouTube at any time, so watch it now and share it amongst your YouTube creators before it gets deleted. And in case this video gets taken down, I have also created a separate PDF guide for you to download. This guide would normally cost $119, so if you want to claim this document for free, you can find out how at the end of the video. The first method is what I call the shadow clone jutsu. This is one of the most black hat methods that I used to get views when I started my first channel. Within 24 hours of using this hack, my average view duration for a 10-minute video would spike to over 40 minutes. The YouTube algorithm will then think, my video must be doing exceptionally well if people are watching for so long, and in return will finally start pushing my video out to more people. This hack is so insane that after just a few weeks of doing this consistently, my first channel was able to hit the 4,000 watch time hours requirements to get monetized in the YouTube Partner Program. I've called this the shadow clone jutsu because the trick is essentially to open up as many browsers as possible and then play your newly uploaded video on a loop. This makes it look like many people were watching your video for a very long time, but in reality, all the views were coming from you. 2 bonus tip to this method is to first decrease the video playback to 0.25x speed, so a 10-minute long video will give you 4 times the watch time, totaling 40 minutes long per video session. Second bonus tip is to reduce the video quality to 144p, lowering the computational power of each video and allowing you to open as many browsers as possible without your device exploding. I'm sure you can imagine the potential of this black hat method by now. Let's say you have a 10-minute long video, you open 20 browsers, and from these 20 browsers you'll get 800 minutes of watch time per loop. Repeat this for a whole day, which will net you 480 watch time hours. And in only 9 days, you'll be able to reach the 4,000 hours YouTube partnership requirement just by doing this one trick. And the cherry on the top, now that your video has such a crazy average view duration, the YouTube algorithm will heavily push your video out to their users, giving organic views as well. Congrats, we've successfully hacked the algorithm. Having said that, YouTube isn't dumb enough to let you do this, but there are extra tricks you can do so YouTube doesn't figure this out and eventually ban you from the platform. Other people wouldn't share the following workarounds to this method on their channel, but I'm not a coward like those people. I'm here to share everything I know. For each Chrome browser, you can actually open and use a different Chrome profile. For each profile, you can then go to the Google extension store and install several extensions that will help protect your account for free. You can use something called a VPN, so each profile will have a different IP address. Then use a spoof time zone tool that changes each profile's time zone to a random one. There's an extension that lets you change your user agent. So one profile might be using Firefox on Windows, and another could be using Safari on an iPhone. And finally, there is an extension that can delete your browsing history and cache every hour or 2 automatically. This method is so foolproof, people basically call it a hack. So if you're finding this trick sneaky, smash the like button right now. And I have 3 more methods to share that can help you gain views that are just as dark or even darker. Moving on to the second dark method to gain views, people call it CTR manipulation. This is not one I've tested before, but something I discovered from others in the black hat world. Creators that have tried this trick saw their CTR jump to upwards of 70% after a few days of doing this, making their videos show on the top results of YouTube searches and allowing for more organic views in the future. Out of all the methods, when this is done right, it has the potential to really launch your YouTube career and help you achieve financial freedom from YouTube AdSense. So basically there's this thing called micro workers, where people will do quick online tasks such as surveys, app testing, social media promotion, video transcription, all of that jazz, and they get paid anywhere from 1 cent to $1. you gain views? Well, a lot of smart people are actually using micro-workers for what is known as click-through rate manipulation. Any web page, YouTube video, or anything that has good engagement will benefit from the search engines. Engagement signals quality time on the website or video, a high click-through rate, and all of that stuff will give a positive vibe about that particular page or video, so the search engine will obviously push it out for more people to see. Are you following me? So let's say we pay 10 cents for a micro-worker to click on our video, watch a bit, like and comment, and then get 99 more micro-workers to do the same. Your video will probably end up on the top result of YouTube search. Now all you have to do is sit back and watch the organic views come flowing in. And the best part? You only spent $10. Now you might be thinking this is too complicated, but it's actually fairly simple and easy to set up. Once you are on the website, you can see the best performing jobs on there and copy their job listing as your template to use. You know, there's no point in reinventing the wheel. See what is working for other people and then implement it. If you've watched this far, lucky, because I've spent some time figuring out how to get the best results from the micro workers so that they don't cheat your 10 cents away. In the job listing, tell them to perform a search term that is related to your YouTube title and get them to scroll past the results until they find your video. This is really important, so YouTube recognizes it as a search view and doesn't detect any shady business and ban your account. Next, tell watch a few minutes of your video before pressing like and then pasting a nice comment that they can copy from your list of comment suggestions. This will make the engagement as organic as possible and won't leave your comment section with generic spam you see on other videos. And finally, tell them to screenshot their comment alongside their YouTube username and the URL of the video. Can you guess why this last part is essential to the micro job? Because it will serve as proof to allow us to be able to determine whether these people are actually doing the work. Bonus tip. You can actually select people from specific countries to complete your job, so you can force views from specific high-paying countries like the USA and the UK, influencing where the YouTube algorithm decides to push your video out. How neat is that? The third method is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to gain legit views. Is it borderline unethical? You can tell me in the comments. I call it the Reddit boost. This is actually something I've done in the past for one of my older channels, and it exploded my video with over 20,000 legit views in less than 48 hours, and the views just kept flowing in to this date. There are 3 levels to this trick, with each level getting darker and darker. The first level is one everyone should already know about. The second level is what many of the top creators use, but the final level is where you will see the most growth. Before I start with the first level, let me give you some quick background information. With over 55 million daily users in 2023, Reddit can be a massive marketing platform for new YouTubers, but most YouTubers do not know how to use Reddit to promote their video. If done right, videos shared on Reddit can go viral and give you instant fame to build your YouTube career. But if you do it wrong, your videos will end up in the YouTube abyss. Level 1. When posting your videos on Reddit, make sure to post your videos on relevant subreddits only. Here's how you do that. Let's say you have a video on coding tips for Java. Instead of posting this on R programming, search in Reddit for Java and click on Communities. You can already see multiple subreddits related to Java. Look for the 5 most relevant subreddits with over 50,000 members each. Why only 5 subreddits? Because there is limit of 5 posts per day to prevent excessive spam. So it is essential to choose the most relevant subreddit and not waste your time on general subreddits like R, videos, or irrelevant subreddits. Another bad thing that happens when you post your video on these irrelevant communities is that the click-through rate becomes very low, since people will usually scroll past your video. With a low CTR, the YouTube algorithm will stop promoting your videos organically. You can say goodbye to your YouTube dream. Also, it is important that you abide by the subreddit's guidelines. Some don't allow you to self-promote, and some require your account to be a few months old. By following the guidelines before posting, you can save your account from being shadow or even permanently banned on Reddit. Now here's where people usually struggle. After posting for a few days, they don't see any traction on their Reddit posts. They've wasted their time and received 0 YouTube views. That's when we move on to the next level. Level 2. The second level is to create and own multiple Reddit accounts so that you can post on one account and use the others to upvote and engage with the post. Getting a few upvotes within the first few hours can start a snowball effect, allowing the other Reddit users to see and engage with your post, thus giving you the views your video deserves. But if you do this wrong, Reddit could detect this suspicious activity and instantly ban all your accounts because they all have the same IP address. So to stop this from happening, you should implement the tips I discussed in Method 1. Open a new Chrome browser and profile for each of your Reddit accounts. Turn on VPN to change the IP address, change your time zone and user agent, and automatically remove your browsing history and cache. Now you can safely upvote your own post with multiple accounts and go viral on Reddit. But if this sounds like too much effort for you, get ready to learn about the darkest level of them all. Level 3. The final level won't require you to waste time manually upvoting your own Reddit posts, but in return for saving your precious time, you do have to spend a little bit of money. Not many people know this, but you can actually buy bulk Reddit upvotes for dirt cheap. There are many websites that offer this service, and a quick Google search will return you with many. My advice is to try to find a cheap one. Around 100 upvotes for less than $5 is a good price, but ensure the site is reputable and has many good reviews. So instead of upvoting yourself, imagine paying only $5 for a bunch of quality upvotes, pushing your Reddit post straight to the #1 spot of the subreddit in minutes. The result? Your Reddit post will go viral and in return, have tens of thousands of views on your YouTube video. This method is so crazy that it's gate-kept with all the top YouTubers. This creator's Reddit post absolutely blew up, and to this date, their YouTube video has over 200,000 views. How crazy is the power of Reddit? The final dark method I have for you to gain views fast is called the 2 cents hack. The original 2 cents method gained popularity thanks to Gary Vee around 2016, and is what Gary used to grow his and thousands of other individual brand's online presence. The concept involves creating a list of competitors from your niche. For example, if you are in the self-improvement niche, you could list down channels such as Ali Abdaal and Hamza. Next, the strategy is to turn on notifications for these competitors, listen for new uploads, and be one of the first ones to engage by leaving thoughtful comments. Unlike generic comments, the idea is to contribute value or introduce a slightly controversial angle to attract attention. The goal is to accumulate these comments across various competitors' videos. The 2 cents idea suggests that when viewers encounter your comments, they might visit your channel, especially since you operate within the same niche. To be successful with the old method, you have to play the volume game. It's a meticulous process with no guaranteed outcome, but if consistently done, let's say 50 comments a day for 100 days, it increases the likelihood of gaining attention. But what if I told you there's a new way that can guarantee faster results and you don't have to waste tons of your time commenting on many videos? I call it the 2 cents hack. After commenting on a new video, you can buy likes on your YouTube comment. Similar to the Reddit method discussed earlier, many sites offer this kind of service, and paying for likes on your comment can move your comment straight to the top of the comment section, giving it the best chance for viewers to encounter your thoughtful comment and visit your channel. And as long as that video continues to get views, that one comment of yours will also continue to funnel quality traffic to your YouTube channel. Bonus tip: if you don't know what to comment, you can copy the entire YouTube transcript and employ ChatGPT to generate comments for you. You can instruct ChatGPT to adjust the tone, length, or controversy level, making the process as easy as possible and saving you from wasting time by watching the full video. Congrats on making it this far. Remember the PDF guide I mentioned earlier for you to download in case this video gets taken down by YouTube? As the 0.1% who watched till the end, you now deserve this guide that is normally worth $119 for absolutely free. All you need to do is like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment saying I've subscribed, and I'll personally send you the link to the PDF. Now, if you follow one of these 4 methods closely, I can guarantee that you will gain views on YouTube fast. But personally, I am not a fan of these methods, and I think if you use that time to make better videos, come up with cooler ideas, and get better at editing, you'd get better results in the long run. So if you want to grow your YouTube channel the not-so-lazy way, I highly recommend you to watch these videos next.